Hello everyone and welcome back to my B&B Everyday YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. John Finnegan will reply to Luna Nozawa's frantic plea, while Lee Finnegan's fury stuns Poppy Nozawa. At the Spencer Manse, chaos has erupted now that Steffy Forrester, Ridge Forrester, Taylor Hayes and Finn have all arrived. Of course, Taylor and Ridge agree with Steffy about Luna belonging in a captivity cell, but now Luna's soliciting Finn to do commodity. Since Luna is crying and contending with Dad not to let them shoot her back there, what will Finn do next? Still, he's going to outrage Steffy, Taylor and Ridge indeed more, if Finn argues that Luna should continue serving her judgment at Bill Spencer's place. Still, Luna will keep lugging at Finn's heartstrings since part of him wants to step up for his son in a way he no way could ahead. Luna will make a vaticination about the horror that's staying for her reversed behind bars, but Steffy and her parents will feel like Luna deserves to face a real discipline. Not this snug life at the Spencer Manse. No matter what station Finn takes, he's going to feel equivocal. Deputy Chief Bradley Baker will ultimately come over, but will he really lock Luna back over or will his hands be tied? At Il Giardino, Deacon Sharp will quiz Sheila Sharp about her new bond with Poppy, and why she seems so compassionate toward her. Sheila will explain how she relates to Poppy's struggles, since they both long for a connection to their children. Naturally, Sheila may change her tune about Poppy thanks to some major exposures in the coming occurrences. Once Sheila gets updates on Poppy taking Finn to bed and hiding Luna's maternity from him all those times, that could clearly shift her perspective and spark some outrage. In the meantime, it'll be Lee who unleashes her fury and catches Poppy off guard. At the sanitarium, Lee will admit she knows Poppy's secrets now that Finn's revealed all the shocking news. As Lee smothers over Poppy sleeping with Finn and getting pregnant by him, she'll back her family up against the wall and try to strangle her. Poppy and Lee are gearing up for a stunning thriller moment, so stay tuned. Steffy Forrester's life could be in peril, especially if Sheila Sharp decides she's got a grim job for Remy Price. Remy is jobless and looking for ways to make plutocrat, so would he consider some felonious work? Since Sheila knows about Remy's recent encounter with the law, she knows he's able of going to some enough minatory places. Sheila senses that Remy is a kindred spirit, so she might find a way to use him to her advantage in the not-too-distant future. That's especially true since Sheila will view Steffy as indeed further of an issue in the coming months. Steffy is formally standing in the way of Sheila relating with John Finnegan and Hayes Forrester Finnegan, at least from Sheila's perspective. Can you imagine how furious Sheila will be when she realizes Steffy is trying to block Finn from his own child, too? Once Sheila gets updates on Luna's maternity, she's bound to view Steffy as the wicked mammy of this whole situation. That may be what drives Sheila over the edge and makes her plot to push Steffy out of the picture by any means necessary. Of course, Sheila may not want to get her hands dirty this time around. Since Sheila doesn't want to blow up her marriage to Deacon Sharp and threat getting transferred back to captivity, could she hire Remy to wipe Steffy off the chart for her? There was a time when Sheila talked about having a lot of plutocrat, so perhaps she's intimately got it stockpiled down nearly. Still, he might consider barring Steffy on her orders, if Sheila can come up with enough to make it worth Remy's while. We see and forget that Remy seems to be crushing on Luna, so he might do it incompletely as a favor to her as well. Nethermost line, Remy could use the redundant cash, and is now connected to Sheila along with Luna. It feels like they pushing these three into a story together, so perhaps Remy could be assigned with getting relief of Luna and Sheila's problem. That obviously doesn't mean Remy's implicit hitman charge will be successful, but there could still be some peril if he attempts to take Steffy out. Our prognostications allude that Remy could land in further trouble thanks to his link to Sheila and Luna, so don't miss the bad news that's brewing. Sheila will do whatever it takes for the sake of her family. Hope Logan may take three-way to give Steffy Forrester vengeance. John Finnegan and Luna Nozawa may get dragged into a vengeance plot. So let's consider how all this might go down. Hope is formerly hopping frenetic over Daphne Rose badmouthing her and kissing Carter Walton, especially since Carter shut down Daphne's attempt to return to Paris. Still, Hope's current fury will be nothing compared to the rage she'll feel once she discovers the rest of the story. Steffy is behind Daphne's appearance in Los Angeles, and made her a factory at Forrester Creations. Of course, Daphne has developed real passions for Carter at this point, But she only came to City and fitted herself at Forrester because of Steffy. You can go. Hope's going to want vengeance once she finds out Steffy's always been in the motorist's seat. That brings us to Hope's 3-step plan for revenge. Let's talk about those ways and how Hope might eventually make Steffy pay. Finn's going to need someone to console him now that he's feeling so overwhelmed by his feelings regarding Luna. That's especially true since Steffy is trying to stand in the way of Finn and Luna's father-son cling. Hope may make it her charge to cozy up to Finn and console him down the road. Once Hope gets updates on all the Luna drama, she may see the perfect chance to pull Finn closer. Hope might also push Finn to embrace this chance to be a father to Luna, substantially because she knows it'll blow up his marriage. Since Steffy poked in Hope's relationship, Hope may suppose it's only fair to do the same thing to her rival. It's easy to imagine Hope working to betray Finn, maybe with the thing of proving she can get him to repay a kiss this time around. Still, Hope might indeed suppose she can truly win Finn's heart for herself if all goes well. Whether that's true or not, Hope might come fixated on using Finn as a way to go after Steffy. Nethermost line, Hope might seek vengeance by exploiting the problems in Steffy's marriage and trying to help her on the path to divorce. Hope could clearly use this whole Luna situation as part of a revengeful plan to pull Finn in her direction. Hope and Steffy's feud will get indeed worse in the coming months, so we'll bring you prognostications on all the marvels and shakeups. Steffy had better watch her back since Hope could beget some disquieting news. Lee Finnegan was furious over Poppy Nozawa's night with John Finnegan. Luna Nozawa also prayed her pater for help, so then's how all the B&B drama went down. At the sanitarium, Lee stopped by Finn's office to bandy some patient reviews and set up him looking worried. Finn admitted there was commodity he should have told Lee times agone, so she incontinently grew concerned. After Finn talked about the bond he formed with Poppy when she was living with them, he revealed that commodity happened between them one night when he was 18. Lee realized what Finn meant and was affrighted, especially when Finn admitted Luna was his son. Once Finn explained that Poppy prevaricated to him in the morning, he revealed that 2 maternity tests verified he was indeed Luna's bio-pater. Lee faced a flood tide of pain and wrathfulness over Poppy's conduct, but Finn wasn't done delivering marvels. After Finn confessed that Luna was on house arrest at Bill's place and that Steffy was there, Lee encouraged him to go. At Il Giardino, a lady at a near table watched Deacon Sharp prepare a drink and sounded to enjoy the view, so Sheila Sharp reflected on the woman being thirsty. Poppy ultimately showed up and admitted she still didn't know where Luna was confined at. Still, Poppy acted like the one good thing to come out of all this was the enhancement in her relationship with Lee. Once Lee summoned Poppy to her office, Poppy realized it sounded critical. Back with Lee, she looked mealy and murmured to herself about Poppy lying to her all this time. At the Spencer manse, Steffy got out her phone to call the police and made another vaticination about Luna returning to captivity. Before Steffy could telephone the Bobbies, Ridge called and set up out Luna was living at Bill Spencer's place. Ridge and Taylor Hayes came rushing over soon after, so they joined Steffy in blasting Bill and averring that Luna merited to be back behind bars. Bill tried to explain how he'd clicked with Luna over their nonage struggles. Plus, Luna had been poorly beaten in captivity, so Bill couldn't just leave her locked up in there. Luna stressed she'd face a grim fate if Steffy had her thrown in the slammer again. When Finn arrived, Luna prayed Dad to save her since Steffy, Ridge and Taylor wanted her back in captivity. As Luna constantly asked Finn to please help her, Finn stood there with all eyes on him. Finn will have a delicate decision to make, so stay tuned for updates on the tough news this could bring for his marriage.